up, y'all boys? Day 170. It's Thursday, so it's almost Friday. We just chilling now, about to head to work. You know, I should have followed my rule I said, where I was like, I'm not gonna eat late. But I didn't listen. So my stomach hurts. But it's okay, chat. It'll go away. But yeah, I will see y'all when I get to work. Good morning, chat. All right, y'all boys. It's time to go to work. Make money, chat. Hair's fucked up because I conditioned it. Let's drink this and go to work, chat. All right, y'all boys. It is lunchtime. What is yap time? First, heat up my, or cool down my vehicle. So we got Raising Cane's for the kids, and then we got this Puerto Rican spot for the adults. Puerto Rican spot. It's like this cafe kind of thingy. It's by Jordan's house. I was just interested in it, but I gotta pick up Raising Cane's first for the kids. Of course, it's all kids eat, I guess. I don't really get the hype around Raising Cane's. In my opinion, I think it's kind of nasty. It's very bland, very boring, and the chicken is low-key soggy sometimes, so it tastes pretty good. But yeah, we are just going to pick that up first, then let the food be made at the next place, because I ordered that one first. So kind of like, you know, I can kind of kill the two birds with one stone instead of leaving when they're both ready and it's just sitting there. I might need to pause the video though because of GPS directions and stuff. But yeah, we are getting those two. I honestly don't know what topic of the day should be today. And I have not much to talk about. Let's think, child. Let's think. We talked about games yesterday. And then we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about cars. I ordered the tail lights and the taillights and the headlights today, chat. I used my Amazon account. I don't use it very often, to be honest. So it's a pretty inactive-ish account. I was trying to spend a lot of money, about $1,000. And I got flagged for fraud, so my account got suspended, and it's gonna take 24 hours to review it, and I don't feel like delaying my delivery by another day. I don't know if they work on July 4th. It was supposed to arrive on like July 3rd, I think. So I didn't feel like delaying it by another day. So I just went with Mimi and you asked if I could use her account, and I ordered. But yeah, spent $1,000 there. Then I got bored, went on TikTok Shop, and I bought a whole bunch of shit at one point. Yeah, not money down. Saved up money, but it's gone. What should I talk about, chat? It's funny, I was talking about topics of the day. I act like I have a lot to talk about, but I have jack shit. We could talk about... Dude, I'm lost. Let me think of a topic, chat. Could do cars. Food. I like food. No. Let me get while I think I'm gonna pull up the place so I have GPS of it real quick, chat. While I was doing that, I already got to Raising Cane's. We're just chilling now, but I thought of a topic. Recently, the NBA Finals just happened. The Oklahoma City Thunder have won in Game 7 by about 10 points-ish. A lot of people say it's due to Tyrese Halliburton being injured. I do agree. He was a big piece of that Indiana Pacers team. I am glad that the Oklahoma City Thunder won, though, because I like Oklahoma. I like OKC. I've always liked them since they were in since they had Russ and KD and James Harden. I got him my shit. No, you don't. But yeah, I've always liked Russ, and I've always liked. I just like that era, and so I've kind of always been like a mini fan of OKC. I like SGA. I don't like how he plays, though. To be honest, his play style is very foul heavy, which is good and bad. Like, you can get to the score your points however you like. I just I'm a big fan of that get to the rim, dunk, athletic play. That's why I really liked Oklahoma, because before they had Westbrook, Mr. Triple Double, West Goats, the amazing man. Here, the food's coming.
Alexander?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Chad, they knew that shit was leaking and they still fucking gave it to me instead of just getting a new cup holder. But yeah, I always like the Thunder for basketball wise. I don't really care for any other team. When it comes to like NBA and basketball, I'm more of a player guy, not a team one. Like, I don't care if a team is doing good or bad or whatever. I just want to see how the player's doing. Like, that's why I like Russ. I like LeBron. I like Kate. No, not really KD. I don't really fuck with KD because of what he did to the Oklahoma, though. What he did, he snaked for a ring. He could have won a ring, yeah. With Oklahoma, in my opinion, he's just not a clutch guy. At least when he has no help. I don't know if I should be talking about basketball. I'm not that educated on it. No, still, I'll fucking talk about it. Fuck it. But yeah. I like that athletic play style. I like John Morant before he got super controversial and acted like a thug and shit. I started doing dumb shit, because when you do dumb shit like that, it brings unnecessary attention to yourself. I think it's kind of dumb. It's good for publicity, I guess, but besides that, it's pretty fucking dumb. Let's go check. I think if I just keep going down East Bay, I'll find the place. I kind of like Kawhi Leonard. I liked him. I had a weird liking for the Spurs when they had Tim Duncan and everything. Not trying to be a bandwagon, but that like kind of championship time for them. Because my dad used to be a big Golden State Warriors guy. Bandwagon. He liked Curry, the 3-ball. So I used to have to play the Spurs in order to compete against them in fucking 2K16. So I would just fucking... My favorite players on that Spurs team were Tim Duncan, Kawhi Leonard, Danny Green, Manu Ginobili. I didn't really care for Tony Parker. He's just so small that he was difficult to play as in 2K, especially as like a fucking 6-year-old or 8-year-old. But Danny Green, yeah, that boy. That boy was on fire. See, and then that Cavs team was fun to use. I like LeBron. I just didn't like using him when I played 2K because everyone will say the same thing. But my dad could use Curry, but I couldn't use LeBron or say something. So, whatever. Fuck. What are you turning into? Damn. To like chop this bitch up because this fucking vid is like I don't even really know what to talk about on this one. Topic of the day: basketball. And then Russ did good on the Nuggets recently. He's pretty good with that. Like I honestly wanted them to get the championship. I'm happy OKC won. They have a really young team and everything, but I wanted the Nuggets to win. But I don't like Jokic that much. I don't really care for Jokic because he just doesn't have the love for the sport whatsoever. At least it seems like that. So when he plays, it's like the passion other people play with, like Russell Westbrook, for example. Very passionate player, very loud, very excessive, very loves the game of basketball. But then you see Jokic just doesn't really enjoy basketball. He's just playing it because it gets him money, and he just so happens to be good at it. So he like just throws the ball up, and it just goes in, and he's like, yeah. This is awesome because he looks so low effort when it comes to him playing. And that kind of frustrates me because it's like, how do you, of all people, win? My phone turned off because it overheated. I just went on a tangent about how I believe that team deserved a win more than the OKC Big Three deserves it more than the one that just won. Which I think is true because it was more than just the Big Three. It was Russ, KD, James. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had Serge. They had Serge on there. Serge at the 5, KD at the 3, I think he played, and then James is a 6 man. I know that for sure because he won 6 man of the year. I don't even remember who this 2 was. Who was at the 2? Actually, I think KD played the 4. I think they had somebody else playing the 3, but I know Serge definitely played the 5. Maybe the whole topic should be sports because I'm excited about football and I'm willing to talk about football. Just football in general, especially the rosters they're doing. Like, I think what the Steelers did was retarded. Why did they trade George Pickens on a contract year? This is his chance to prove himself against DK. So your competition is directly here. If you don't do better than your competition, then you don't earn a big enough contract, which is honestly great motivation. And if he wants to go sign with another team, then go fucking do it, you know? So it's like perfect motivation if you ask me. On top of that, he has no excuses since they're signing a veteran quarterback. So it's like, see how he's able to deal with that, you know? And be there for the team. But it's a really, what they did was dumb in my opinion. Overall, how the Steelers handled that roster situation was very dumb. Getting rid of George Pickens, they had no reason to, and it was really stupid too. I think you just go in here. Just go in this plaza. Bucks have interesting roster chart. Like, no glaze. I am a Bucks fan, so I am kind of biased when it comes to the roster, but it is in my opinion, a very fucking interesting roster due to the receiver help. They established the running game last season with Bucky. And obviously him winning the RB1 spot over Rachaad White. Rachaad White is a great football player, don't get me wrong. It's just he doesn't fit our scheme. He fits the shotgun part of it, like the quick screens and everything like that, but like as a running back, he cannot succeed in power. He can't even run inside zone. He can't run stretch. It's like he has a really slow acceleration, but when he's fast, or when he's in open space, he's fast. It's just he cannot accel through the holes or find the holes. So Bucky's a good RB1, and then just pairing him up with Rachaad White. I think Sean Tucker should get more snaps though, at least on the field, because he had a big breakout, and that was a big thing, and he deserves more snaps out of that. And then the defense, I hope Desmond Watson's conditioning is good enough to be able to play a whole drive instead of subbing out like after a few snaps and then subbing back in, because then you can trust him to play help out the whole team. Maybe we throw him in at fullback, if we need to, like we did with Vita that one time. Imagine if we have Desmond at fullback and then you put Vita at RB or halfback, and that's going to be a easy first down, touchdown, whatever you need. We really need it. The receivers, I really like Tez Johnson. I just don't know. I doubt he's going to get that many snaps, to be honest, though, because right now it's just Igmika Egbuka, I think is how you pronounce it. But yeah, it's all about him. It's all about how he plays and how he is pretty much the replacement, the successor to Chris Godwin. Because I think Chris Godwin might not stay after his contract's up. I don't know. He's like the perfect wide receiver 3 for us, because he's kind of what AB did. AB did in that Super Bowl year, so that's perfect. Upgrading the O-line is a thing that we honestly shouldn't have to worry about, to be honest. As long as we stay healthy in the offensive line area, then we're good. I have no complaints for the O-line. They do have bad games, and everyone has bad games. They have bad games, good games. Linebacker. I think they drafted like 2 backers, but I don't know if they're ever going to really find a successor to Lavonte David. Lavonte David's such a perfect playmaker in that area. He's good in the run and good in the pass that it's like, what can you do? And then I noticed, unfortunately, he had an off year, Antoine Winfield Jr. He had an off year compared to his previous years. Even though it was not a bad year, it's just his stats weren't as good as the year he had before, which was pretty unfortunate. But I think that's mainly due to injury. He's one of the best defensive players on our team. He's developing into a very good safety, and he is low-key a ball hawk, but it's just they don't throw it over his side, and half the time he's not in. Our corners do need some work, but I think it's because the scheme Todd Bowles is running is not working for our defense, because they just don't play right with our corners. We need more man corners, but we have zone corners, and we're running zone blitzes, I noticed. And when we run zone blitzes, I think there's miscommunications with the defense, or our defense is overall just not fast enough to put pressure on the quarterback to cause a turnover, or the corners are not communicating or fast enough to be able to sit in their zone. So, but yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop yapping about the Bucks. I fucking love them, but we gotta go grab this food. So let's go grab this real quick. All right, chat. That's a really nice place in there. It's really cute. I'm not gonna lie. I had to take Marie out there once. I think she's tried it before though. She said she used to live in this area, so. But yeah, chat. What was I saying? I was talking about the Bucks. I was talking about what other teams I am interested in. I think the Falcons are gonna fall far below, to be honest. Only due to the Get it? The phone keeps shutting off because of overheat, I think. But yeah, chat, I don't really pay attention to the Falcons or the Saints too much because they're teams that get hyped a lot. Always, every year. Bucks get no talk. No one talks about. Recently, the Bucks have been getting a lot of talk because everyone's seeing what they can do. But everyone talks about, oh, what about Atlanta? Oh my gosh, look at them. They have this and this and that, and they have Kirk and like they have Michael Penix. But I honestly think once he starts, his first game is gonna go pretty well. Like, let's look at it. He's gonna go pretty well. They don't have much film and research on this guy and what he's doing. Chat, it keeps shutting off. It's actually pissing me off. But yeah, they don't have a lot of research on Michael Penix, so they don't really know. But once they see his first game play out, or his second game, or his third, once I think he gets past the first 4 games of the season, we'll officially see what kind of player he is and if he is able to be an NFL quarterback. You know what I mean? So he's good. Like a lot of the looks and highlights I've seen of him, he looks good. His lowlights, like the interceptions, majority of them are not his fault technically because his receiving core is very... My phone is not cooperating, so I'm going to have to cut this yap session short. It just deadass won't cooperate due to the heat of the fucking world right now, heating up my fucking phone. So I will see y'all when I get back and I get back to the shop or whatever. Yeah.
That's not good. No, I'm asking him because he's doing.
All right, y'all boys. We're gonna go pick up Marie like usual. Lunch was pretty mid, boys. Like by pretty mid, I mean really mid. Whoopsies. But yeah, I was very mid. Do not recommend eating that place. Sorry, just wasn't that good. But besides that, chat, we're gonna go pick her up. I will see y'all when I get back. You gonna fuck me up so far right here? What are you doing? Stop pushing me. Why are you pushing me? Stop. I just got off work. Blocking the hole will do nothing but damage your hands. What did I just say? Here, I'll fire her in the car so she has to sit in it. She just said, yay. What she said, Jeff. We're leaving. She's backing out. We're hitting nothing. Shall we got changed? It's raining outside. Gotta work out. Hitting back. Let's hit back, chat. Chat. Food, chat. It's not late this time, so we're actually eating like earlier this time. But yeah, lift was kind of fire. Felt long, but it was fire. Eat, chat. Chat, we cooked up on the Texans, chat. Oh, even 3 interceptions he threw, bro. Like I threw like 0. We just ran the ball, you know. We love Nick Chubb. Love Nick Chubb. That's the only reason why I kept it close. Yeah. We cooking on Madden, chat. Okay, we're gonna head to bed now. It's kind of early, but I'm tired, chat. I want to get some sleep. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night, chat. Peace.